Certainly.
What this is, I don't know. Any insight?
Oh.
Have you come across these in your Pro Marbles League travels?
Yes, so this is actually called the Reverse Transformation Tyrannosaurus Rex move. Now, the build involves making a Tyrannosaurus Rex a perfect representation of one, and then you can see the arms are left over on the sides there. It appears
it does
they
have a beak,
undid
it
the
has that like beak muzzle kind of shape to it. Yeah, I see it.
Right, no, exactly.
Especially
so
if you
yeah,
do it
see,
from the
you can
side.
see it once I describe it. Once I describe it, you can see it, right?
See like the teeth and the little nose, like I see it.
Right.
I see it.
Yep.
So we'll see how the marbles fare against that. So here's what I did. Let's go into the brains of this operation, which should take about 30 seconds. I took the highest rated maps over 3 minutes. The first 5. 2 of them were Hidri Blacklight tracks, so I took those out. But here it is. Here is the list for today. And we're going to start with Gamble Zur. That is a beautiful track. I want to save that for last. But what last is hard to predict. Because we don't know what last is. Because the last could be the first one.
Right.
We might not get past the first map. But you know, it is what it is.
Now remind our viewers of what might be on the line here besides the honor and glory of being a record holder.
Well, if you look in the top right corner of the screen, you're going to see currently Carl Cabrera Queijo, probably a Brazilian viewer, has a record of 4 minutes and 16 seconds. So if you win the record time, that it's going to be your name up there for all the world to see.
Wow.
Yeah. On top of that, I have a list of test marble names. And if you do set a record, your name goes in that list every time you set a record. So you could be in the list 10 times, 20 times. It could be nothing but your name, potentially.
Wow.
If you were that good. I think we're ready to go.
Well, I think we're ready to go. I think we should officially smash the champagne bottle on the front of the ship named Record Hunters.
Record Hunters is a go.
It looks like you dropped down in that spiral down there. You dropped down off a sheer cliff with nothing holding you back from falling off the map. You just dropped straight down into the spiral, which is it's a pretty bold maneuver without any glass, no safety glass required.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. The marbles come in at a pro level and they're expected to perform as such. So needing the securities of, functional track, glass coverings, or even pieces put together in the proper fashion are a luxury not needed.
Right. I mean, well, proper, being a subjective term, this could be a very proper map. This could, so Ryan8729, let's not mention me. We're going to ignore it. Nope. We're going to, listen. It looked interesting.
Really scoping out that skip chance.
It looked interesting. I saw Eagle. I have nothing else to say. You guys should all try it as well, okay? Now, you were talking about CC Kinnисon's expertise and certainly bringing a little bit of expertise way out in front right now into the stepping stones.
Strangely, 4 times as many wins as Agent, but a significantly worse placement, showing once again how races are absolutely worthless this season and everyone should be tilting.
Oh, interesting. It sounds like you have a lot to say on that. So we have CC. So we have CC Kinnison out in front, making it happen. Twitch Marble King, trying to be the king indeed. Philip Bates. Now we're going into the pins. I'd like to see a pin skip. We have yet to see a pin skip of any kind, not even an attempt at least, of something that's going to try to get a skip down. But CC Kinnison just trying to stay to the path, try to make it happen.
Maxcast makes it happen. And that's what happens. Not worth.
That's what happens. We found out. And I will retract.
You do have a knack for saying things and then they immediately happen. Kira!
Kira with a little bit of a skip here. Hold on. Has Kira figured something out?
And a perfect shot straight down the bottom of the open divide, not using the booster, wasting time going back and forth as they go through into the stair lift. And I think this might be the best time yet approaching the interchange. This is actually sloped in the wrong direction. This is sloped away from the elevator.
This is, we're learning a lot. These are the things you got to be bringing into bring you in. So we're providing information. Pixel's actually looking to go backwards. This is incredible poise.
He's verifying that the slope is in fact against the marbles, and has confirmed. He's now reporting. He's heading back to the rest of the marbles to report. The question is, can he get there in time to spread the information before he is mercilessly slaughtered by the wall of death?
Now, Shoni, you were given this information. I do want to make this clear. This information was
given
to all. She may not be one
to trust the opinion of Pixel. She does have one win, so she may feel a bit more entitled to a second opinion, and wants to check it out for herself. And she's finding out in the most brutal fashion.
They should know now, for sure. And they will, with their tail between their legs, they will continue forward in the map. Nope, too fast is going very slow. Shoni 53 examining this section of the track, thinking there might be a chance at some point to get a skip here. Goes back, goes forwards, and is eliminated. Yeah, it's interesting. Was not expecting there to be a pizza.
No.
There is a pizza there.
I've been marbling a long time. This is a new one. This is a new one.
Well, I wouldn't eat that hamburger.
Is it the black cheese or the face that's the turnoff to eating?
You know, the face I can deal with. It's the black cheese. I'm going to be honest. It's just the black cheese. And Hidri is leading with the pizza. Says, if you want the pizza, come and get it. That's how we're going to set a record. Motivation.
So next week, Bask, you're going to be hosting this, right?
Yeah. So next week, we'll be hosting this event over on the Baxcast. It's going to be super great. Ooh.
Princess Cube Cake has finally graced us with her royal presence. The only member of the royal family present in this season that I know of, and we are blessed to have her here with us today.
Maybe we just needed a little. Maybe we just needed that. We need a little bit of royalty. Oh well. Now royalty.
With Cranky Day and both coming down, but Cranky Day still finds a way to get down to the bottom across the open intersection and into the cubes in front of the water wheel ahead, but the cubes refuse to break and Cranky Day's murdered by the cubes in a full-blown display of rebellion. The map itself is starting to fight back and take it out on the players in cold blood.
We are going to, so just so everybody knows, we are going to be changing the title next week to Fastest Record Hunters, just to make sure it's very clear. It needs to be, I think Record Hunters, we didn't realize how vague, there's too much interpretation there. We're going for the fastest time, team.
KJ's boot up to the left-hand side. He's showing you coming up on the right-hand side. With Moo not going anywhere. As Fresh Booty once again is just crushing it through on the bottom track, trying to get through the channel as quickly as possible, but caught up on the back end of the channel. They're going to push back and unfortunately not going to have the fastest time on the bottom track. But the top track is so far behind, they might still be able to get through ahead of the competition. Fresh Booty coming up to the top of the elevator. I don't know why I'm not letting Backscast cost right now, but I just feel like I want to go, and I'm going to go. We need the energy. Fresh Booty coming up here on the bottom track, trying to overtake the bottom track as they get to the top of the elevator. Oh, but it looks like it's going to be Noski getting up tied with Fresh Booty. So now 2 marbles coming in at 1 minute and 27 seconds as they come down into the Ferris wheel. It's going to be Noski and Fresh Boutique coming to the top of the stairs. It looks like Spoontree, Ophelia Begonias, Karazaga exit set too good, all jumbling up at the bottom of the stairs as Fresh Boutique, Noski, and Fresh Boutique goes straight through the bottom of the Ferris wheel, coming up here on the pins on the right-hand side. Fresh Boutique's coming up to the pins, looking to go for it. Will they avoid pulling a backs or will they go right to the center? They've stopped dead entirely. They're completely caught up in the decision. They can't make up their minds and losing valuable seconds. Rolls over the top of the pin without getting eliminated as Fresh Boutique now comes in. only 4 seconds behind the average time, which is not a very good run, but here come the reinforcement. It's going to be Cage, Sputri, Kirizaga, and I can't even see Nasi coming up at the top as well. Channel going to join in the action. Freshman team clearing the cubes to the other bars from behind, but they're going to have to go up all the way to the top, so Freshman team's going to have no chance to clear the cubes as they come down to the bottom as they try to get through. Looks like Freshman team's got a pretty good line. Ophelia Big is coming up down to the center. Looks like they're going to overtake Freshman team one more time as Freshman team goes out and the cubes again.
Will they be able to fall down and stay down? Yes, they do. Out to the right. Devil Gaming 2020 is on absolute tear. We may actually have a record here. Devil Gaming 2020 through what? Through 2. Through the first dojo dummy. Yeah, we'll count it. The second dojo dummy. The second dojo dummy coming around here. And we'll count it. 3:31 on the clock. And the elevator is now the last problem. They have to get through this elevator very quickly if they're looking for the record. Devil Gaming 2020 gets through pretty clean. Pretty clean.
We'll count it. We'll count it.
It's a very risky strategy. If you're in the lead for the record and you stop immediately when you have the record in sight, and I believe that will end our chance for the record on this run. So how many maps did you have prepared for today?
5.
Excellent.
I didn't want to run out.
That's it. No follow-up. I have no follow-up to that. Just wanted to toss out there.
I originally was going to take 3. I was going to do 3, and I was like, no. I should have 2 more as backups, just in case.
Okay. Right.
Just in case.
Okay. Right. So wait, so you got 2. So just to be clear, we're 2 hours and 35 minutes in.
Yep.
We're on map number 1.
Yep.
And you had 2. This is a chance for a
skip
real
chance.
like
the skip chance. This is it. This is it.
Yes. Maybe this is
Someone's
the
got
the
it.
timing. We need to
Someone's
slow
got
down.
it.
We need to slow down.
Here we go.
Reconvene.
Here we go.
And this is
Bling
gonna
Johnny.
be a big
Going
skip.
for it.
Not Bling Johnny.
More of
Not
that. More of that. Come on,
We do need more.
guys.
We need
Come
more
on, guys. Just go for it. I don't care if it's the wrong direction on the wrong side. Just go for it. Yes, Fresh Brewed. Yes.
Okay.
Go Teach.
Okay, go Teach.
Max
Big
Lion.
launch. Big launch. Yes.
Yes,
Teach.
Go Teach.
Yes.
Go for it.
That's the enthusiasm
Yes.
we want. That's what we're looking for.
You don't think we have what it takes as a stream to set the record on this track? Is that what you're trying to? You think we don't have what it takes? That's what you're saying. What you're saying is that you don't think the 50 people watching this stream right now have what it takes to set the record on this map?
Right.
Really? I beg to differ.
Yeah,
I think we have exactly the right number of 50 people to break the record of this track. That's what I think.
Right. Well, Drahuska, that wasn't too good. Now the last 2 hours and 47 minutes do make a case against us, but this is the best stream that's happened. On Twitch.
The best marble stream, period.
Right.
That has ever
courtesy
occurred.
of Gambledor's Marble Abyss Adventure.
Gambledore!
Little did they know that they would be the star of the show.
It's a good map,
Okay.
though, right? There's a lot to it.
There's a lot going. There's a lot going on. I think the plants have aligned.
Bax, have you been joining?
Have I been what?
Have you been joining the races?
So I've been joining, kind of.
Can define kind of. Give me a out of 17.
So a kind of rating of giraffe. I don't know what the metrics are for this.
17.
So I'm giraffe out of 17 of kind of joining. The reason is because I just kind of do it when I remember it.
No, go on. I really want to hear this explanation. I really want to know.
Woo Master, not to be deterred.
Oh,
All right.
With a good time. 15 seconds ahead of the average.
Oh, okay.
Hey, look, Max, look quick, look. No one was even close behind. It was a mile long lead. There was no one even close to that run.
Oink with Moo to the first one. Good. Oink with Moo to the second one at 3:30 on the clock.
Yep. Flawless. We'll count it.
Flawless.
Look, he's still in first. He's still in first.
We'll count it.
He's still in first. Like, crushing it in first place. What? At the top of the elevator.
They're doing it.
They're psyching themselves up for the new map. They heard it. They were so excited. They're like, whoa, did you hear? Eggs is like, oh, yeah, I heard. I'm number 32 in the world. You think I didn't hear? But it's like, whoa, no offense, man. I was just saying. Bax and Shed were talking about how they were going to do a different map. He's like, I know they're going to do a different map, and I'm going to fucking win it. So why don't you shut your stupid face and start blinking those stupid eyes? And it's like, whoa, don't get personal here. I was just making sure you knew. Because we're going to a new map, and I want to make sure everyone's ready to go. It's like, yeah, I am born ready. I'm number 32 in the world. I was number 1 last season. The last thing I need is unranked punk telling me what's what. It's like, all right. Sorry, man. Jeez. You want to take over?
It's like the cat's doing a great job. I don't think I have to say anything.
Let the cat take over. There's going to be Colonel Salty Dog right over the top of the pit as they go to the right-hand side. Lots of marbles. 5 marbles coming through. If none of these marbles can push through, it's going to be a complete disaster as we get very close to 3 minutes and 36 seconds. Going to give us 50 seconds to finish this out. It looks like Colonel Salty Dog continues to push through all these wings and gentlemen. 1 more to go. Can anyone get through with a decent line?
We'll take it. Colonel Salty Dog into the elevator. Fat Angel right behind. Now, up at the top of the elevator, this is the place where everything seems to go wrong. Not just in the previous spot. Colonel Salty Dog will land and immediately slow down a lot. Pooter Scams will try to overtake. We got 16 seconds until the record. I don't think we're going to be able to do it. Pooter Scams does get the center line. Is going to be moving forward with a little bit of pace. Will actually...